Tech in 5. All the tech news you need to know about in 5 minutes or less. Guaranteed. Start the timer. Here's Mike and Adam.
Hey, it's the 3rd of June. I'm Mike and Cabo. Thanks for tuning in to TechIn5. Up on the show today, Google's Google Plus is their new social network. There's also some new product from Olympus with their new cameras and Sony's new laptop, the Sony Z Vio. There's a rumor that the new MacBook Air will arrive in July. And we've got some reviews on the iPad camera connection kit, iOS 5, Notepad++, a semi-negative review on the Turtle Beach PX21. We've also got a tour of the Beats by Dr. Dre, some stuff on the Mac OS 10 Lion, as well as some stuff about the iPad 2 jailbreak. First up today is Google Plus from Google. Now, if you remember, they came out with Buzz, and they said, we'll just take on Facebook. The problem is, it never caught on because it was impossible to understand. I still don't get it. However, the main feature of the new Google Plus is going to be circles. It basically is one of the biggest complaints people have had about Facebook, is that you can't separate friends from coworkers from family. And what you can do now is there's circles, which let you organize your friends into groups and share specific information with those specific groups. I think you can do that in Facebook, though. I just don't know how. In addition, you've got Sparks, which lets you share interesting websites, kind of a stumble upon type thing. It's in a closed beta, so we're going to not have a general public release right now, but there will be one in the future. Olympus has their new Micro Four Thirds cameras. They had a press event on Thursday, and they're all 12.3 megapixels. And in addition, you've got 2 new lenses for their Micro Four Thirds system. It's really increased the amount of bodies in their lineup, and it shows how that we can get some great pictures with some very small cameras. Sony's released their new Z Series ultra-portable executive laptop. It strongly competes with the MacBook Air and packs some serious power with some i7 processors, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 256 gig solid-state drive. Now, there's also a dock that goes along with it, which contains a Blu-ray drive, graphics card, media ports. That's interesting to me because that's been one of my big complaints about this, is that you don't have optical drive. But look at that, they build it right in. That's kind of cool. It's going to start around $2,000. The MacBook Air may be arriving in July. There's been a development that suggests it might come with the low-voltage Sandy Bridge processors, dual-core i5s and i7s. The design will probably stay the same, and the Thunderbolt port will probably be added. And our guess is mid-July, because we'll see the release of OS 10 Lion along with that. Now, I'm not going to walk you through every review that we have. However, we've got some up on the iPad camera connection kit. We've got one up on iOS 5. We've got one up on Notepad++, which is an advanced version of Notepad on Windows, and it's basically coding-oriented. In addition, we've had a negative experience with the Turtle Beach PX21 mid-range gaming headset. Sounds great, not quite built the right way, and we don't recommend that. However, take a look at the review if you own them or if you're looking to buy them. Also on the site this week, some stuff about SD cards and classes. There's instructions on how to do a speed test and everything you need to know about those. One of the coolest new developments in the Android camp recently has been the Evo 3D. It's simply the Evo, but it takes it another step further. It gives you some 3D camera action on the back. You can choose 2 or 3D if you want. It also gives you a glasses-free 3D display. Now, it's only been out for about a week, but it's been root hacked already. So if you are interested in doing something like that, of course, mind the laws and the carrier agreements. However, the root hack is out there. There's been a bit of controversy about the new Final Cut Pro X. Taking a look at it, it doesn't really look like a professional's tool anymore. It tends to look kind of like a big glorified iMovie for people in college or people in high school that enjoy making movies. Now, Apple, I'm sure, will disagree. Apple will consider it a professional tool. I just don't know about what it looks like, and it doesn't look like a tool. Adobe has announced their Switcher program. It allows you to get a discount of 50% on Adobe CS5 or their Premiere Pro only. And obviously they're trying to pick up the professionals that don't like Final Cut Pro X. Interesting idea, I think. Also, check out the Beats by Dr. Dre tour. Beta-wise, you can get the final release of macOS 10 Lion if you're a developer. And also keep in mind that the iOS 5 Beta 1 is going to expire on August 4th. Thanks for listening.
TechIn5 is a production of the TechInform US Media Group. All rights reserved. Duplication rights available upon request.